This could be considered both a mobilization and a strength exercise. Now, we're going to be throwing some input into a T-spine rotation, trying to gain more control over that range of motion by using something to give us some resistance or some input. So this can be a mini band. I'd recommend to use a very light band for this. The point is the movement, not the heaviest weight that you can move. So keep that in mind when you're choosing what you're using for resistance. So I'm gonna use this band here. I'm gonna set up in this half kneeling position, and then I'm gonna get my hands down on the ground. I wanna make sure to push through the foot in the front, really feeling for my whole foot. And then I'm gonna squeeze my butt on the back leg in order to give me some stability here. So on one hand, I'm gonna hold the band. I'm gonna pin it with a fist, and then I can choose my adventure on which side I decide to open up on. But if you open up on the side that's closest to the foot, that's in front of you, then it's gonna be easier. If you open up to the outside, it will be harder. So I'm gonna start on the inside here. So pinning that band, I'm going to keep pushing through the floor, keeping the rest of the body stable. So push through the floor through the front foot, squeeze my butt in the back. And then I'm gonna rotate, keeping that arm nice and long, and then try to finish with my hand over my shoulder. And then control on the way down. If I open up to the outside, it's the same game, but now I'm gonna have to fight a little bit more to push my thigh into my arm and my arm into my thigh to keep myself stable, still squeezing the butt. And then I'm gonna open up to the ceiling, get a little pause over the shoulder, and then control on the way back. Take your time with this. It's always important to feel out the points where you get the most resistance and to prioritize, again, the movement over the resistance. So if you find that it's a little bit too much resistance at any point in time, you can always let go of some of the band. You can even go down to like one strand of band. So you're just holding one side of the band, and that will give you a little bit more leeway and maybe even flexibility in terms of which band resistance you use. So just to see this from another angle here. So if I'm opening up to the inside, taking my time, pushing through the floor, squeezing my butt in the back, open up, finish over the shoulder, come back under control. I go the opposite way, open up, over the shoulder, resist on the way back. All right, let's do that for the required number of reps. Remember, take your time.